Hey guys, it's Brylee, and today I'm here with Allie, and today we are going to be telling some horrible dating stories that we both had. We have to think of a code name for him. Walter. So we're going to call this guy Walter. And I wasn't going to make this video because I don't want him to see it. So now he has a family of his own.
Is that going to make him sound too old for you?
We were both in high school, okay? It was the summer after my sophomore year. It was like the very end of my sophomore year to like the beginning of summer. You know what I mean? So as you know, like sophomore year was like a really desperate time for us. Disclaimer, this guy is a nice guy.
He is nice.
He's really nice.
No, that's like the only quality he's got. He's nice. What else?
He's not a bad guy. That's what I'm saying. And he has a family of his own. So like if you're on my channel, get off. Like go leave. Like go make your wife dinner or something. Anyways, at the end of like people's senior year, they have like this senior party. We didn't get it because of COVID. They had this party and you could bring like a guest, and my sister brought me to hers. So it was the end of my sophomore year and I went to her senior party. And he kind of was like, hey, you know, like really like being flirty, and he was like, and like,
how was he flirting?
Like, I don't know, kept like finding excuses to talk to me, and I just thought he was being nice, and I was just being nice. I've always kind of known who he was.
As one should do. Nice.
You know, common courtesy. The seniors were going hammocking, and he was like, come with. Like, I'm like, I can't. I kept like being like, I can't, because like I didn't want to. I was tired. I was like, I don't have a hammock. He's like, you can share with me. I'm like, I have to get up early tomorrow. Okay, so like the next like week or two, he asked me out on a date, and he asked me to go horseback riding.
Okay, now I'm getting a little bit more.
Just so you know, like don't even suspect who it is, because there are lots of people with horses around here, so it could be anyone. He took me horseback riding. Okay, so I'm on my own horse. Okay, and
what else would he do? That's why I went on a horse.
No, I mean like it wasn't behind him or anything, like on his horse is what I mean.
Oh,
like, I had my own. Like I was like, okay. I hadn't rode horses in a long time. No, the last time I was little, and
Did you go to horse camp?
Like I did go to horse camp. Abby Reed took me to horse camp, so
shout out.
Yeah, shout out Abby Reed. That was pretty fun. So we started going up the mountain on the horse, and I'm behind him, and there's woods, there's sticks. I'm kind of like.
Were you struggling too on a horseback ride?
Yeah, I kind of was. Okay, I hadn't rode a horse in a long time, and so I was nervous, and I was like awkward because like I had never really hung out one-on-one with him, you know.
And it's like not like we're expert, because I went on a horseback riding date, and we had to like be back before dark, and it was getting dark. We're going off the mountains, and the saddle's like going off, so I'm like, holy, did I not do that?
You gotta tell that story next. Okay, so we're going up the mountain, and then we get there. Okay, so we get up there, and then we're just in this like awkward little dirt slant. Like it wasn't like a spot where we can like hang out, chill. We like sit on like the edge of a cliff basically, and be like. So we're on there, and he like starts playing music, you know, and he's like, do you want to dance? I feel like I heard you to say something. I'm watching this back, and it kind of looks like I'm being ungrateful or rude. I think asking me to dance is really nice. It was only weird because of the situation we were in. We were on this hill, or it was kind of weird to dance in. And then everything that happened afterwards made me kind of look at the situation different and be like more uncomfortable. So that is the only reason that I might seem that way, but I'm not. I love to dance, and I'm a really grateful girl. We're like on like a slant. So I'm like, sure. We started dancing, and I was like awkward. I don't know. I wasn't like into him. Like, I just went on dates just to like meet people and be nice and hang out and more like friends, but I wasn't attracted to him. That doesn't mean that he's ugly.
Everyone has their own interests, likes and dislikes.
Yeah. So we're dancing, and he's like, step on my feet.
Why? Because you guys were on a cliff?
Like, just to be like romantic. You know how like little daughters step on their father's feet when they dance?
That's romance to him?
Do you want to be me or do you want to be him?
I be him.
Okay. Now, I go back and forth.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, like our bodies are that close?
No
There's no way. I don't remember.
There's no way.
I do not remember our bodies being like that. I think his feet were bigger and he had cowboy boots on. So I was like at the end of his feet. I was like, it was like this. Look.
Can we see the gap? Oh.
We danced, and I was stepping on his feet, and I was awkward. And I was just already like, I don't know, it was awkward. Like, that's not something I feel like on a first date with someone you're not even really interested in. Stepping on your feet. I don't know, that to me seems like little girl and father status.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys think it's romantic, but it wasn't it for me.
No.
I think it's kind of goofy on your first date. Yeah. If you are in a relationship and you're doing that, like you're in a relationship and you're like, you guys are like messing around, being cute with each other.
That's so understandable.
Yeah, so that's my take on that. Then we're dancing and then he stops. You be him and I want you to do this face and go in for a kiss, okay?
Did he do this thing?
Yes.
I'm uncomfortable.
No, you have to do it. You have to. And I went. He went for the kiss, and I went like this. I had a moment of panic, and I covered his mouth, and I said, "Wait." I thought of a line. I thought of it quick.
What did you say?
I said, "I don't kiss him the first date."
That was a good save.
Even though I have. I feel bad, but like, don't worry. If you guys are feeling bad for him that I did that, he ended up doing some really questionable and creepy things.
Are you gonna tell?
I don't know if I'll tell. I
want to know.
I don't know if I'll tell her or not in the video, but I'm just saying I had the right. Also, I don't have to kiss someone if I don't want to kiss them. So there's that on that. So if you think I did something rude, I don't have to kiss anyone. Plus, I'm in a relationship now, so anyways. And he was like,
wow, I respect you so much more now.
I'm sorry, like, what, you would lost respect for me if I would have kissed you? Or, I don't know. So I dodged his kiss, so we just like, ended up hanging out. On the way home, I had this moment of shock. And I'm like, my phone's gone. I'm like, my phone is not in my pocket. It's nowhere. I was like sick. And I'm thinking like, the horse stepped on it and it's dark outside now. I'm like, it's either up in the mountains. Then I was just sitting on it. So, first of all, we're going home in the dark.
That's scary.
And I'm in the back. I am imagining this creepy, like, things grabbing me and all this stuff. Like, I'm like horrified the whole time. And I'm like, and then he's like, let's hold hands. You know, on the horse, and they keep like moving far apart.
Yeah, so it's
and
like
we're
uncomfortable.
Yeah. And we get back to his house. He's like, have you ever been loping? Is that what it's called?
It's loping when the horse really runs. Yeah. It's
he's like, have you ever been loping on a horse? And I'm like, I don't know. I think I did a horse camp. And he's like, get on my horse with me. I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll stay on my horse. And then, no, come on. Like, he just wouldn't let it be. And I was like, okay, fine. So I go to get on the horse, and the horse keeps going in circles. And I couldn't get up, and it was like, the horse is like moving, and he's like, ah! He's trying to calm the horse down, trying to get me up. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't gonna work. It's okay. He's like, no. Like, he was doing everything he could to make it work. So I'm sitting on the back, and there's no, like, saddle.
And there's nothing, like, to hold on to.
No, and so I, like, hung around him. And every time I bounced, it was, like, hurting my crotch and my legs and my thighs, and it was hurting really bad. But he ran the horse, and so I'm like this. And I'm already, like, he didn't pack any food or anything, and we went up in the mountains and, like, sat there for a while. So I was starving. I was getting kind of cold. I was, like, tired. Because it was dark now outside. It's dark in the summer, so it's, like, late, you know? So we're loping, and then he's like, crap. And I'm like, what? He's like,
my family just saw us.
And I was like, okay. And
they're gonna get so much crap for this.
We're driving home. And on Main Street, the speed limit's 35, okay? And he, on Main Street, is going like 15 and the whole way home. So he's going really slow. And I'm like, I'm like getting antsy.
You're like,
and then he turns on my road. And he starts going, I swear, like 10 or 5. Like he was going like
slow.
Snail. Like a snail slow. And he turns the wheel and he goes and puts his hand on my leg. And he goes,
smooth, right?
We're driving down my road, and he's like,
so when does the first date end?
And I'm like, when I go home. I'm like, when I go inside. And he's like, what if you left your jacket? And I'm like, I didn't use the same excuse. I'm like, I gotta get up early. I don't want him to see this. No, I don't really care. You got kind of creepy. Sorry. The following weeks, he got creepy. But guys, don't go searching for him. You won't know. Do you want to tell about your story on your horseback riding date?
Yeah, I just remember certain pieces of it.
Well, just tell me what you remember.
So he was my neighbor, and he's a guy I'd liked for a while. And he's finally like, let's hang out, let's go on a date. Like, I've got some horses, let's also go on a horse ride. And like, by our house, there's this road, like this dirt road that goes like up on the mountain, and there's like a pretty look off view. So we just rode horses from my house up there, and so I had these really tight jeans on, and the horse was super tall, and like he didn't measure the stirrups, like when you put your feet in, to like for my height, and so I had to like bring my leg clear up there, and I couldn't get up there, so we had to get off his horse and push me up there. That was really embarrassing, and my brother was inside. Like, he recorded it. He probably still has the video. So then we're going. It's super fun, and like the date was amazing. And so on the way home, we have to like hurry quick because like it took probably a good 45 minutes to get off the mountain, and we had to be home around after the sunset, and so we're going back. And like I said, like the saddle wasn't like the right size for me, so it was super loose. And we're going down, you know, loping, if you will. So we're trying to make it home on time. And when the sun was setting, the sun was super bright in our eyes, so he let me wear his sunglasses. And so then on the way back, we had to like dodge trees because there's trees in the way. And so I'm going left and right. I almost fall because the saddle is sliding off the horse. So at this point, I'm like halfway off the horse.
That is horrible.
And I have to like bring myself back on top, and his glasses fell off. But it was just really embarrassing trying to get on the horse, and then on the way home, I almost fell off. But yeah, that's basically the story.
If you're not experienced and then you don't know that person at well either.
Yeah, that
That
makes
makes like a
things
horrible combo.
awful.
Make sure to like and subscribe and comment, and I was with.
It's so pissy.
Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I post with. Okay, alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I post videos every single Wednesday.
So close.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I post videos every single Wednesday.
What did you do at prom? What did you do at prom? Yeah!
That video lives rent free in my head.